Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back in the video today, and we have another NFL trade today. There's been 3 trades today, if you've not heard. Darren Waller, and I think this could be one of the reasons why Dallas has made this move. But Darren Waller is heading to New York. Shaq Mason is heading to my Houston Texans. And for the 3rd trade today, Stephon Gilmore, 8-time Pro Bowler for the Indianapolis Colts, is being traded to the Dallas Cowboys. If we're going to be honest here, number one, this is a sick pairing between Stephon Gilmore and Trevon Diggs. That duo right there in the secondary with Diggs and Gilmore will be hard to run through. But I think Gilmore could have been a guy that they were interested in before, but I'm probably thinking that Waller trade might have pushed them to it. Let's go over the trade details. So a 5th-round pick that is not in this year's draft. I don't know if it's in 2024 or 2025. I believe 2024. A 5th-round pick for 2024 is heading over to Indianapolis for the 8-time Pro Bowler, Stephon Gilmore. Let's go over his stats from last season. Played 16 games, started all 16 he played, had 66 tackles, 2 interceptions. We've seen him win Defensive Player of the Year how many times with the Patriots? I mean, a couple years ago, and like going back to 17, 18, even maybe 19, and possibly even still 2020, he was the best. In my opinion, he was the best player, like, defensively to guard. Or not to guard, but to have to, go up against. And, just watching him with the New England was awesome. Obviously there were some other players better than him. Aaron Donald probably on the defensive side. But he was, even though, people say that Jalen Ramsey was the best at, the corner position, when Ramsey was popping off, I still always viewed as Gilmore as number 1 at the cornerback position. That's how good he was for that Patriots team. And this is just a great addition for the Cowboys. The Cowboys need to do more than this, but I still think that this is a great trade. You're using a draft pick, which you don't need to acquire a 8-time Pro Bowler. Yes, he might be aging, but at the same time, he is still really good today. Than he was 2008 in 2018, 2019, or 2017. He's not as good as he was, but he's still great. He's still a great defender. He's still a great corner, a great at everything, really. And it's going to be really exciting to see how that Cowboys team looks next season with that. Not the team, but it's going to be interesting to see how their defense looks next season with adding in Gilmore. I really thought that they needed to add in another corner. I didn't really have an idea of who, but I think they were a little interested in Jalen Ramsey, but he's off the market. He's going to Miami. I think Gilmore was the guy they were interested in. Cowboys still need to add in another safety. They just re-signed Donovan Wilson, but I think the Cowboys need to go after safety. I don't know who. I have no idea of who, but I think a safety is what needs to be on priority for the Dallas Cowboys next. Or if you just want to say screw it and go after Bobby Wagner, go do that. If you had Bobby Wagner in that defense, now the defense is just elite. You got Trevon Diggs, you got Bobby Wagner, you got Micah Parsons, Stephon Gilmore, including more. Leighton Vander Esch just got re-signed as well. So the Cowboys defense would be top tier next year if they possibly go after Bobby Wagner, which I think is a great possibility. But I also think the Seahawks could make a huge push for a reunion with their former star linebacker. You guys have your thoughts? That's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and peace out. Let me know your thoughts on the trade.